What's up, beautiful geeks? Welcome to another iGeek Soccer review video, and today we're going to be talking about this guy right here. This is the Copa 20.1. We're going to unbox it and we're going to talk about it in detail. If you're new here, I do videos like this every single week, and I'm also actually going to be coming out with 3 videos a week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. You like my voice? If you like my voice, subscribe. You get to hear more. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification, leave a comment in the comment box below if you have any question. Smash that thumbs up button if you like the video. I'm gonna stop talking now so we can get the party started. Okay guys, so before we get into the review, as usual, let's talk about what comes in the box. The box is black, regular Adidas box, nothing special there. In the box, you have one pair of shoes, you have this guy right here, and then you have this guy right here. There's nothing else that comes in the box, no string bag, no nothing, just this things. But that's pretty much all you get for the box. So let's talk about the upper. Okay guys, so let's talk about the upper of the shoes. Now, before we talk about the upper of the shoes, I have one question for you. Have you hit that subscribe button yet? Have you turned on the notification yet? If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button so we can become best YouTube friends. Apart from that, let's get to it. So this guy, the upper, first of all, before we talk about anything else, let's talk about, you can tell, not my favorite shoes in the world, but before I get into that, let's talk about the colorway first. The colorway is black. That's the one thing that I love about the shoes. I kind of like the whole green thing going on there, but for the rest of the shoes, it's pretty much black. You have all black colorway. The lace is kind of gray and black, dark gray and a little bit of black dots going on there. You have the green color there on the bottom of the shoes on the outsole. You have the green colored Copa color there on the back of the shoes, and you have, of course, they did this color on the back of the shoes. The insole of the shoes itself is green. You have the Copa color there, right there. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all you get for the colorway of the shoes. The straight up black shoes and a little bit of green here and there. And then I do like the colorway because I love black shoes and I love the colorway. I'm not a big fan of green, but it kind of helps the shoe stands out a little bit more. So I kind of like the colorway. I really love the black colorway going on there. Now let's talk about the upper of the shoes. The upper of the shoes. Now before I even get to the part where I say how I feel about the shoes, just know that these shoes cost about $200 and something. I think $210. So now let's get back to it because I have some things to say about that. But first, let's get back to it. So the upper of the shoes. The upper of the shoes is kangaroo leather. It's K leather, premium K leather, and you can tell because it feels pretty soft. It feels pretty nice. I'm not gonna argue there. Has a nice pushback to it. It's funny because nowadays all the shoes that are being designed, all the new technologies coming out are geared towards having a player feel the ball, having a player, you know, feet be very close to the ball so they can feel that touch, so they can feel like they're barefooted. That's where all of the new shoe design are going out these days. However, this one kind of take a step back a little bit. You have the K leather, you have very good padding, you have very good pushback, and it feels really, really good. And it has this design going on here, this line of design, which kind of help bring out the cushioning, so to speak, or the padding of the shoes a little bit more. So as far as the design go, that's pretty much all you get for the design. It does feature what Adidas called fusion skin leather treatment. So basically what that is that there's a treatment that Adidas put on top of the leather to help preserve it a little bit more, to help it last a little bit longer. It has also what Adidas called the X-ray Vamp cage. So let me kind of break that down a little bit more. The whole idea of the X-ray Vamp cage is to help give you the one-piece upper feel, right? Because you have a laceless system here. I wouldn't call it a system. It's a cheap system. you have a laceless knockoff system here. I'm just kidding. You have a lace X-ray Vamp laceless kind of system going on there. The only thing about this is that you can tell this is kind of somewhat cheap, so to speak, because you have an elastic going on here, which is kind of tied to the bottom of the shoes. I'm not a big fan of the way this is designed, right? Because I don't know, it just feels cheap to me. It feels cheap. And that's another problem that I have with the shoes as well. Okay, so the shoes is about $210, $200 and something. I know it's gonna go down eventually, but $210, oh, I get it. It's kangaroo leather. It's premium kangaroo leather, and probably that's where a lot of the charges are coming from. I get that, but it doesn't feel like this shoe should have been $200 to me. It just doesn't feel, and I'll explain that a little bit more. But let's finish up with the upper, and then I will talk about that a little bit more. So as far as the upper of the shoes goes, that's pretty much all you get for it. Nothing fancy there. You have a premium kangaroo leather on the top. You have the whole X-ray Vamp cage system here to help give you that one-piece feel. You have this kind of suck line kind of thing, the suck line kind of thing here, suck line. You have the suck line kind of thing here going to help really give you that one-piece upper feel. And of course, there's no tongue, so it's like kind of like tongueless. And then the X-ray Vamp cage system kind of helps give you that one-piece upper feel. You have, of course, the fusion skin treatment on top of the leather to help preserve it and make it last a little bit longer, that kind of thing. But as far as the upper go, that's pretty much all you get. It's a pretty straightforward upper. Now let's move on to the inside of the shoes. The insole of the shoes is removable. I've already removed it. One of the things that I would say about the inside of the shoes is, however, a lot of the times when you look at the inside of the shoes, it's just like rubber. There's some sort of material inside of here. Some sort of, I don't really what to call it, but there's some material in the forefront of it. It's kind of rigid a little bit with like dots and things like that. I'm guessing that's designed to help keep things in place when you move around on the field. The insole of the shoes is removable. It's green and blue on the back. The back end here is very, very well padded, which I do like a little bit. But one of the things to keep in mind is that this shoes is not the lightest shoes. So it's a little heavy. This thing right here, the insole, it doesn't add a lot of weight to the shoes, but you know, it's not light either, so that adds a little bit of weight. So do keep in mind that the shoes as a whole with this inside, it's not the lightest shoes ever. And again, that's another thing I have with the $200 price tag. But as far as the insole go, padding, pretty well padded on the heel area here. And then the sock line area here, pretty well padded as well. So that's good. As far as the insole go, that's pretty much all you get for it. The outsole of the shoes does feature a TPU outsole. It's very flexible on the forefront, and I like the design here. You have Koenigsegg stars in the front and Koenigsegg stars in the back. I'm not a big fan of green, as I said earlier, but I do like the fact that the green kind of just, it's not too much, it's not dominant, it's just there, and it helps bring out the shoes a little bit more. And you have green here on the back, and then you have green going on here, but the rest is just black. The TPU outsole, classic of a TPU outsole. The forefront is a bit flexible, but the middle not so much, because there's like some sort of stiffener in the middle here. It's very hard to bend. You can't, not very hard, you can't bend it at all. So as far as the outsole go, that's pretty much all you get for the shoes. Let's talk about the shoes itself. What do I think about the shoes? This shoes is, it's hard, it's hard for me to say that it's the great shoes that I've ever reviewed. Now, mind you, it's 200 and something. If this shoes was $100 and something, I would have said, okay, it's not the worst shoes in the world. It's a good shoes, you know, and then the price kind of reflect that as well. But the shoes is $200 and something. For $210, 200 and whatever, 15, whatever, plus tax and everything, I can just put a little bit more and then buy something like this guy right here, right? Why not? You know, why do I have to buy this for $200 and something when I can buy this for like 270, 250, add a little bit of extra cash there and buy it and have a lot more future, and it looks better and it feels better. So, hey, I love the kangaroo leather. I love the colorway. I love the kangaroo leather. I love the colorway. The X-ray Vamp cage system, I'm not a big fan of it. Reason being that I feel like it's so cheaply designed. And one of the problems that I have with this is that when you put it on, it looks cheap. It feels cheap. It has this thing standing out on the side of your feet and make you look like one of those players that just wear cheap shoes that, you know, is gonna give you a bunch of headache, right? We're gonna try it. You guys are gonna see how it looks on my feet. But that's pretty much how I feel about it. It's not my favorite shoes in the world because if it was cheap, I would have been able to justify the design of it and be like, okay, yeah, definitely TP outsole, you know, extra Vamp cage, you know, or the cage, the caging system, or the system, the extra Vamp caging system is not fancy, but the price is okay. But they kind of put it at $200, so that's a big no-no for me. That's why I don't like it. Now, if you were someone that don't have $270, $250, and you say, okay, I just want to buy a $210 or $215 plus tax or whatever it is, shoes to play on the field, It's okay, it's nice if that's what you want, but it's not my favorite shoes in the world. So that's pretty much how I feel about the shoes. I know that some people might disagree, but if it was cheap, I would have definitely be like, yes, I give it a thumbs up. But it's not cheap, and it's not the best design shoes. The kangaroo leather, I'm all for the kangaroo leather. That's a big plus for me. But the kangaroo leather part is not the only part of the shoes that should be beautifully designed for it to cost $200. So that's pretty much how I feel about the shoes. Thank you for watching the review video, guys. If you haven't done so already, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on your notification so we can become best friends. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. As a matter of fact, smash that thumbs up button. If you have any question, put it in the comment box below. I'll try to answer your question to the best of my ability. Don't forget to check out the website, igeeksoccer.com, if you want to see some high quality picture of the shoes. And don't forget to follow us on all of our other social media platforms. Link will be in the description box below, or you can just check us out on the web. It's at igeeksoccer. Again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week when we are going to be coming out with another review. So as always, guys, don't forget to stay geeking, and peace.